Ebenezer Obey launches new ministry against alcoholism and addiction. Following the loss of his son, Olayinka Obey-Fabiyi, veteran musician Ebenezer Obey-Fabiyi is set to start a separate ministry which would focus on creating awareness of the dangers of alcoholism and drug addiction, particularly among the youth in Nigeria and abroad. This was made known through a statement signed by Tunji Odunmbaku, the general manager of Obey Music Group, writing that the ministry, which has been labeled Freedom from Alcoholism and Drug Addiction Ministry, FADAM, is a separate one apart from the existing Ebenezer Obey-Evangelistic Ministry and Decross Gospel Mission. According to the statement, FADAM would also become an avenue to assist parents and families of alcoholic and drug-addicted children and youths, as it would allow them to overcome the challenges and be better citizens in the society. Ebenezer Obey, through the statement, also expressed his sadness over the death of his son, stating that he did all he could to help the deceased fight his weakness, but it was to no avail. He said, and I quote, "The doctors called me 6 months ago to inform me that Yinka has less than 6 months to live. This was very painful and bad news that a father must not hear about his son. Since then, I went back to the Holy Spirit to teach me what to do, and the result of my communication with the Holy Spirit is the launching of this ministry." He continues, "I have received several condolence messages from all and sundry. I appreciate and thank you all for your love and concern. I also thank Yinka's friends for their efforts and support, and I must thank Tunji Odunmbaku, my eldest son, for coordinating all his younger brothers and sisters for extra and special care for Yinka till the end of his life. I also thank the pastors, elders, and the entire Decross family for everything. Once again, I appreciate all condolences, but let us rather turn further condolences to prayer support of this new ministry to help those who are in pain of alcoholism and drug addiction." End of quote. Yeah, so it's very sad to hear that, to be told that your child is going to pass away. They say when your child dies, you're reminded of your mortality. And to even know that his child was going to pass away even months before it actually happened, like that must have played a big a big role in his life, and can't imagine how he's feeling. But I love that he's using this as an avenue for something positive now. Yeah. He's deciding that, you know what, this happened to my son, it shouldn't happen to anybody else's child in Nigeria, in abroad. So starting this, I think, is a really good idea.
And that's another thing with most of these NGOs and organizations like this. If you go to find out why these people started it, it's either someone in their family experienced one of those things, or they knew people close to them who didn't have privileges like that, and they decided to help people because they know what they went through. So when I saw this, it was sad. But at the end of the day, not everyone is strong enough to rise from things like this and decide to help other people. Yeah. Because for some people, it takes a long time to get over all of this. But he's telling people that instead of condolences, why not pray so we can reach out to other people and help them so they don't end up this way? And that is pretty great.
Yeah, I like this idea. I think there's another minister also that does something like this. I used to stumble on the series when he goes to what's that popular place in Ikeja to get people out of that addiction. I like this whole idea. And it's crazy that this is spinning off, this is coming off a demise of his son. But it's crazy these days, and it's in that statement, it's youth in Nigeria, outside. We've talked about musicians having seizures, people even dying as a result of addiction and all that. I think we need more avenues like this to push the message, to pass the agenda, and
the moral of the story is stay away from drugs and alcohol. And excessive alcohol. Because in the Bible,
don't go there, don't go there.
Jesus did turn water to wine, but they did not say drink the whole thing. So everything in moderation except drugs.
Thank you.
Anyways.